Hello, my name is Anna and I'm an international student currently studying accounting at University of Macau. I was approached by the University Global Affairs Office to make this video in the attempt to let you know what life is about at University of Macau as an international student who is foreign to the land, the culture, the people, and possibly even the language. 4 years at university has been very eventful if we forget about the pandemic during my final year. And I think UM is very capable of not just providing opportunities for its students but also supporting us throughout the whole journey. Instead of making a very informative video going through the technicalities and the administration of applying, going through the process, I figured I would just show you what I did at University of Macau. And here are 30 things I did during my 4 years.
I flew to UM in 2017. After a very emotional standoff at the airport, I moved straight in after to my room at the residential college. I joined a university rock climbing team. Malaysia won second place in the annual International Food Festival. Portugal got first place. And no, I am not salty. I went to Hong Kong with my team and we visited different climbing gyms for training during winter break. I participated in the English table at my residential college. I participated in UNA, a symposium between Yale University and New Asia College of Chinese University of Hong Kong. During summer, I went to Bushnell University in Oregon, United States for an American Culture and Language program with 7 of my good friends, and I came home with more. I met Brittany, Jessie, and Tim among so many wonderful people in Eugene. And gosh, I miss them. I jumped into Crater Lake. I did. And I didn't know how to swim. I still don't know how to swim. I also got a tattoo and I love it. I came back from summer break and drowned myself in studying and was awarded Dean's List. I ran during the 21st Students' Union election. My 3 friends and I wrote a 27-page paper about a comparative study on the LGBTQ regulations in 4 cities from a perspective of disease control for my honors project. I went to a talk hosted by my Holocaust, Genocide and Human Rights professor, Glenn Timmermans, and listened to the accounts of a Holocaust survivor, Werner Wright. My team and I got elected the 21st Students' Union Board of Directors. I organized and hosted the 21st inauguration ceremony with amazing support from my team. Coalesce organized the annual May 4th Summit, inviting students all over China, Greater Bay Area, and Southeast Asia in a series of events. Coalesce went to a student leaders trip to Qinghai, China. We had meetings with student leaders at Qinghai University and visited tourist sites of the province. I learned a lot about China and its beauty up close, and I came back to UM with a new sense of admiration. I went to Bushnell again in 2019, leading another group of freshmen to the program and met Matt, Cameron, and Katie. They brought me to have Taco Bell drive-thru, and after the next morning, I was told I had the full Taco Bell experience. You may or may not know what that means, but let's move on. We played in the snow at National Park. That is one thing I never expected to do in summer. I was born in a country 7 degrees off the equator. Humor me, I've never seen much snow. We went and bought Dutch Bros in the middle of the night as we needed an energy drink to stay up before I fly off again. I cried on plane. I came back from my sophomore year summer break and went on working with the Students' Union. We organized a field trip to Zhuhai, China, and a performance night for orientation. We went to an after party later with the whole team. I quit rock climbing team and joined dragon boat team. Coalesce went to Qingdao, China for another students' leaders trip. I worked at the Office of Sports Affairs at the university. I went to OSA Teams Building Workshop organized by my supervisor, Lance. I went home after winter break in my junior year because I'm going on an exchange program. I flew to the UK and studied at University of Essex. My bed broke on Valentine's Day and I had to sleep with the mattress on the floor. I went to London and walked around with no destination whatsoever, but still happens to visit tons of amazing places. March 14, my school announced classes will be moved online, and not long after, the Prime Minister announced a national lockdown, and I spent the rest of my days in UK studying, reading, and binge on Netflix.
Came home in June and I have been in Malaysia since. The virus have made travels really hard and unsafe for me and people I care about, you.
Things has been hard for international students during the pandemic because we are stuck outside of Macau with the immigration policy. But when all of this is over, I think UM is still a very good place for international students to discover themselves. I partied, I studied, I met friends that will last a lifetime, wonderful teachers and mentors.
Me making this video is an attempt to show international students what might be possible if you come to UM. They are all not flowers and glitter, but at the end of it, and with the opportunities that I did grab, I still feel somewhat unsatisfied because the possibilities are endless. And I dare you to come challenge the limit.